It is Saturday night, July 26th, 2025, and I can't believe what has happened. I know in the morning I'm going to make choices to go to Panera Bread, but I found out today that Panera no longer will be making their own dough. That is kind of hard to believe. Of course, I don't buy their bread, but they have plenty of bread. As my thumbnail will show, it's similar to that. And so, why are they cutting production of their own dough? They have already shut down at least 4 places since I've been with this since I think May, and they are soon to shut down another one, I believe September. So they've been shutting down their own self dough production, as they say, since last year. Now, mind you, Panera is one of my favorite places. The bread that they choose when I order sandwiches is already prepared the way that they want it, so I don't choose what type of bread they use. But just knowing that this fact, that I hope it doesn't have an effect on what everyone else feels about bread production. Of course, a lot of people will buy bread. But the most important thing, I believe that they are shutting it down, basically, for a couple of reasons, actually. Foot traffic probably losing some money, but I'm going to get down to the real nitty gritty of this. I try to memorize this. I do need bigger letters. But Panera Bread shut down all its self-made dough facilities because, as they say, they're underperforming. So they make their own dough and then they freeze it and then they ship it out to each individual shops, each individual stores, each individual franchises. So there's always bread there. But they're underperforming. Now, they didn't say exactly what locations, but I don't see any, or I can't tell which ones they are. But we still should be seeing quite a few loaves of bread of all different sorts there. Because the big thing about it is, since they're not going to make their own bread, they have another resource. A third-party resource will be doing the same type of thing. They figured they'd go that way instead. They have let go a number of employees, as it says. I think Missouri is one of the locations that they are closed down. I guess that's one of the main ones. Now, they're all over the United States. I didn't check to see how many are, but I have been to quite a few here and Las Vegas, so I am sure that a lot of those franchises, locations, will have plenty of bread. But if it's on demand, is what they're saying. If it's on demand, I kind of question that, because if they do their own dough and then they ship it to each franchise, then they make whatever bread that they need at that franchise location. I hope this on-demand thing with third parties doing the same thing, I hope it works out fine and you will see the bread that you need if you go there a lot to buy bread. So they're saying by June 24th, oh, it was June 24th. But I said May, it was June 24th. So they already had shut down 4 locations. 72 employees have been affected. It's going to be a whole lot more than that. They said they will lose their jobs. Some of them will be getting severance pay. And they also will be getting placement. What you call it? Placement. What's that word I'm trying to find? I guess it's just placement. Where can they work at next? I guess that's what it is. Where can they work at next if they're not going to get severance pay, or if they're not going to work for Panera Bread anymore? Well, hopefully they'll be able to get placed someplace. But these places are the ones that actually make the dough. So if the people that are getting the severance pay, that need to be replaced someplace else in different type of jobs, or are losing their jobs, it's not the Panera Bread facility itself, it's the dough facility. And that's what is so funny about the whole thing. I'd always thought that they did the bread right there at the individual stores. But then again, I just go there and I buy the food, only the sandwiches that I like, their soups, their salads, and anything else they have there, their treats that they give you. But to find out that their dough facilities are going down and they're going to use a third party on demand, I think that says a whole lot. So, I wonder if the other facilities, not Panera Bread, but the other franchise, I'm not going to mention them, I wonder if they already do stuff on demand. But right now, Panera plan to completely in 2 years, all the facilities will no longer be making their own dough. So every facility should have on-demand resources from another facility that makes the dough. So the dough boy, I call it the Pillsbury thing. My thumbnail reflects it. I'm trying to be a little bit creative. Well, anyway, this is Robert A. Champ. Panera Bread. I might just go there in the morning. Or should I go to the other one? But knowing that they won't be making any bread dough anymore, will that change how I feel about it? We'll see. It shouldn't have no effect on it. Because like they say, they do freeze it. Like if they unfreeze whatever dough they need to make whatever kind of bread they produce. I'll see you in my next video. This is Robert the Show. Have a great night. And good night. Talk to you later.